Is
No,
it too
perfect. We got it.
distracting?
No,
It's
it's
what we.
great.
It's
Hello,
what we.
everyone. Welcome to Characters Welcome. Thank you for joining us here on this and every Wednesday night. I'm Justin Tyler.
And I'm Liz Coyne.
Liz Coyne joining me as host. As we all know, Eric Feurer, sometime co host, sometime out in the world psychopath, is on a Disney cruise right now. So, what he's up to is not something we can mention here for corporate reasons.
Yeah. Shh.
Yeah, hush it up. So very excited to be here. We have a great show of characters we are going to see. We are going to welcome them out here in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to go through all of the portraiture on the back of Liz's wall here. That is great stuff in our Zoom culture.
Yeah.
The conversation pieces hit us with one of them right now.
Hey, I'll hit you with this picture right here with the
Yeah.
kind of gold little guy. That is a picture of my grandparents. My mom's side, they got married. I was just saying this earlier. They got married at 19. They are now 98 and they're still married. So I got inspiration on the wall for a single woman in Brooklyn.
That is great.
Yeah.
That and I was saying that at I got married at 34, so the odds of achieving that level of marriage is very low, given my lifestyle choices. My
No.
coffee to alcohol beverage consumption on a regular basis is not a long living idea.
Yeah. Well, she's had diabetes since forever. Hey, so there's a victory story there. So you could still get diabetes. Is
Thank you.
where we're going
That's
with that.
good. Today I learned in my journal that I can be fine with diabetes. I mean, that generation though has a hardness to them where they're like, yeah, you can I'll take my sugar. I'm fine. I'll
Yeah,
endure.
yeah, no, they're like made of steel. Like nothing phases them. They're really powerful, honestly. But yeah, they live up there to inspire me. Got a lot of wedding pictures happening.
Nice.
Yeah.
What if it all works out?
Oh, just an embarrassing TJ Maxx gift. I at a young age, someone got me like a motivational thing, and I was like, "Oh, I love it." It said like, "Slay the day." I still have it. It's up here. It's like a little tent, and it says "Slay the day." And so once that was received, they were like, "Wiz loves
This is our gift game.
yes." So now everything in my room has phrases on it, and like I'll get a notebook that's like hello sunshine, or everything is a phrase.
Now let me ask you. I feel yes, character is a dream your heart makes.
Wow.
Um,
Can we print that? Maybe we should swap it out for
there's a
if it
spot
all
there.
works out.
Slightly less corporate from Characters Welcome Enterprises. Now, it's lame to have those ostensibly,
Mhm.
but I will say there's a little inspiration in there,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
for
Like,
sure.
is there a
What if it?
little there's a little boost even as
Oh,
you're cringing into the pleasure of it.
yeah. I am cringe, but I am free. You know what I mean? Like, that's
A
all of this shit.
comedian's motto.
I put little like motivational phrases up on my window here. Like, look at this guy. This one just says, "Stay put."
Oh, what does that mean?
It means keep it going. It means don't give up. Stay put. Like,
Stay put.
yeah, like don't
Sit,
quit.
sit.
Like don't quit. Stay put. Don't quit.
Stay.
You know,
I love
there's a
that.
lot of these
Stay.
happening behind.
Hey. Stay put. Stay put. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stay
If
put.
you say something during this live stream, anytime I like it, hey,
I like that.
stay
Stay
put.
put.
Stay put.
That's really fun. It means to stay put.
I mean, stay put. There's a bunch of
It,
these on the wall.
it's one of those periodically, especially if I start to flag, lose energy, like hit me with one of them at anytime it's starting to.
Oh
And
wait,
I'll shout out a spice from my spice area up
I
here.
was gonna comment on your spice area. You are a prolific spice haver. Do you
A
cook with them?
spice. I do. I cook. I cook every day.
Really?
Uh, Almost every day. Yeah. Meals I cook for the family. Two kids. Got to cook. They eat like 5 meals a day in various forms.
Wow. Do you make them like elaborate PB and J's?
Well, peanut butter is a contraband item in schools these days.
Oh,
You're
I
really
didn't think
not
about
supposed
that.
to be popping it off. Given the
Stop,
peanut,
Taylor.
yeah, no, yeah.
I can't have kids.
Let me drop you into parenting from the most aggressive side possible. But yeah, we
Wow.
we do weird snacks. I made lasagna yesterday. All right, we have to start the show. We
Yeah.
officially reached the Magellan line of conversation where I'm just saying meals. We have a great show to bring you out here, and we're going to start with a very New York, a New York institution. We're going to stay put in this character. Yes, let's stay put. You're here for the long run. Just like one of my favorite trains. This is my train, and honestly, I feel like I've been on the train when it's having this exact experience. Please welcome out to the rectangles the hungover A train.
We are being held at this station due to a sick passenger.
It's me. I'm the sick passenger. Okay. Okay. The next stop on this train will be 170. Will be 170. Will be 175th Street. Oh my god. I should not have taken that fourth tequila shot last night. The C train is such a bad influence. Okay, you know what they say about those local trains? They really get around. Love you, icon. Oh my god. Here comes the D train. Okay, act natural. Hey D. Uptown maintenance got you rerouted, huh? Well, listen, I'm really sorry about what I said last night. You know, about how I could ride the D all night long and
Oh no.
how the D is such a thick train and how I want to fuck the D train. It's just very forward. Sorry.
There will be a 10-minute delay on all downtown A trains.
Could you guys just like be quieter? My head feels like such a bowling ball right now.
Showtime! Showtime!
Oh my god, fuck no. Fuck you, Showtime. Get the fuck out of here, Showtime. I'm so sorry, but literally I can't even right now. I'm sorry, Showtime. I didn't mean to be a bitch. I just like really honestly can't even remember what happened last night. Like, okay, I know we started in meatpacking, which by the way, we are not making stops at West 4th Street, don't ask. And then I like vaguely remember being in the Rockaways because I thought it would be so funny if I put my caboose in the ocean. And then, oh my god, we randomly met up with the L train who gave us a bunch of weed and asked if we wanted to join their polycule. Oh no, it happened again. Oh my god, I was dancing on tables last night. Oh my god, no, worse. I tweeted the MTA. Oh my god. It says, beep, beep, motherfuckers. Your girl A and C out here getting busy. What does that even mean? Oh my god, I'm so getting fired. Okay, the Q train is just gonna love this. She's like, I run the Upper East Side. I'm new and I'm clean and no one's peed in me yet. Just because I haven't bathed in 50 years doesn't mean I'm not a professional. I'm the A train, goddammit. I can take you from the Bronx all the way to the airport. I can do this. All right, folks. All right, buckle up. We are running express from 145th Street to 59th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Oh, hold on. I am getting a call. Oh my God. Hi, C. What's up, girl? No, I had so much fun last night. No, you're right. I do need to let loose more often. Hey, what are you doing right now? Do you want to hit up bottomless brunch?
Ladies and gentlemen, this A train is out of service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meg Chizak, everybody, bringing us some New York realness.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's very fun. I feel like I have different relationships with all the trains, and the A's a train that I'm like, yes, that train goes hard. That train parties.
Yeah.
The F train fucks, and that's not just because the F train does, gets loose, gets wild. 4 train, 2 square, goes home early, no fun.
The L
What
train
else?
is gay as hell.
Yeah.
Getting in there. Yeah, of course. Ted,
Yeah.
of course the L train has a polycule. Makes total sense. It's like
Of course.
one-stop shop. I also loved the the queue. No one's peed in the. I identify with the queue because no one's peed in me either.
That's really
Sorry, that was weirder than I thought. Yeah.
No, that's nice. What train do you most closely vibe with?
Yeah, me.
Oh my God. I'm a 2-3 girl myself. And because, express, that's the life that I've chosen for myself.
Fast track.
Express girl, fast track.
Fast track. Yeah, I feel like the A train is in a way, and maybe that's what inspired this whole character, was my early 20s.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's powerful, what era of your life, for the length you lived in New York, the train you were off. When I first lived here, I thought the 6 train was everything. But now I'm like, the 6 train? Who is she? I don't,
That's a ghost train. Yeah.
Yeah.
My first apartment in New York City was the last stop on the F train, temporarily, the Avenue X. And I would fall asleep and wake up at the end of the train. That train, and I at one point had to walk on the tracks when the train was all messed up.
Ooh.
I lived a life with that train.
Damn, that's a New York bingo card moment. Walking on the tracks? What?
Yeah.
It was, even though someone was being like, you have to do this, I was still like, I don't think I'm supposed to do this. This is very big rule. Don't break this rule.
Yeah.
Zcor Zeppelin says, I live in Staten Island. All I have is Staten Island Rapid Transit. Yeah. Oh. That's the weird cousin of the MTA. Yeah.
Well, the boat, the Staten Island ferry, I take people who come to visit New York for the first time on the Staten Island ferry because it's free and you get a view of the Statue of Liberty. Shout out.
And you can bring your own booze.
Period.
Oh, wow.
Zcor Zeppelin gets it.
Yes. That's very fun. Meg, where are you coming at us from?
I am on the Upper West Side of New York City.
Really showing off the exposed brick here in the biggest flex I've ever seen in a rectangle. I've never seen a full rectangle of exposed brick.
This old thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Really showing it off.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate also. I wrote a character of the L train once. When the L train was shutting down, it was just like, I'm done running. I don't do this anymore. Was sort of the premise. I went and bought the L train shirt. I was so jealous I didn't just do what you did.
Cut it out on paper.
I have an L train shirt. And I'm like, I can't wear this on the reg. I can't be like, look, I love the L train. Pretty cool, right? I love it.
Wow. A big L train guy. Have you visited the website isthelrunning.com?
Oh yeah.
Because there's a website called isthelrunning.com and it just says yes.
Just say yes or no?
It just says yes or no. Yeah.
Yeah.
What hipster billionaire runs that site and it just somehow makes a fortune on it?
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a weird. Yeah, no.
Yeah, now that's a plug. Check out istheLtrainrunning.com. I'll tell you every day. I don't live off it. I'm just a fan. Speaking of plugs, Meg, is there something you'd like to plug? Something you got going on?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes, it's
wow.
good today. I would
FJ
like
says
to
good
plug-
service, yo. Wow. Very cool website.
Would love to plug, just the MTA in general. But I'm hosting a show for the Knockouts Comedy Festival next Saturday, 3 p.m. at Westside Comedy Club.
Very nice.
Cool.
That's awesome. And did you say what type of show it is?
It is a variety show, so it's got comedy and music. We have burlesque dancers, and we're doing a raffle prize. You can win a free Pilates class for you and a group of friends. I know.
That's variety.
And it's at Brunch, so it's bottomless mimosas. It's called The Cat's Meow. Check it out. It's a great time.
I feel like you just hacked comedy. Everyone's like, I go to a comedy show and I laugh some. And you're like, you can take Pilates and be absolutely wasted.
Yeah. We get it all.
It's
It's a good time.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Well, Meg, please come back anytime. Hit us up when you have another piece. We'll be here for you, just like the A Train is for all of us out here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hi.
Very fun.
Very fun. For anyone watching this who doesn't live in New York, they're probably like, what are they talking about?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of folks outside of the city who are just fans of mass transit.
Yeah.
Just the transit heads that are out there seeing people move. But speaking of seeing people move, Characters Welcome has a show this Friday at the UCB Theater. You should move your butts on down to that. It's at 9 p.m. We are doing characters inspired by people in our real lives.
Whoa.
So, very fun. It may be something, you may be a character. If you know any of us, you may be the person that we are hyping. Real quick, Christian Peck, as a lifelong Houstonian, I gotta say I understand all these jokes. Great. That's the thing, is the subways suck everywhere, and there's a fucked up train in every city.
Yeah, that's the Christian Peck promise.
That's the Peck promise. That's a recurring segment we just started on the show, the Peck promise.
Yep.
But the show is this, as I said, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can come in person. You can buy a live stream ticket. It's very fun. We are going to have some fun. I am doing a character that is inspired by Eric.
What?
So that's a surprise. That's a secret revealed here, since Eric isn't here to know that.
Oh my gosh.
So it's going to be fun.
Oh my gosh, yes. I can't wait to see that. There's so many characters, Eric vibes, that you could make fun of. Frankly.
That's exactly right. Doing this live stream for like 3-ish years, I can't believe he's a real human. He's a collection of things that I'm like, that seems like too much for one person to be. And he's got it all rolled into one.
All rolled into one. Yeah. Wow.
So shouts to him, really cutting loose.
On Disney right now.
Yes. And I said to him before he left, I said, here's my one piece of advice. Don't fuck Goofy. But I didn't mean capital G Goofy. I meant lowercase g.
Yeah. Just don't be goofy when you're fucking.
Don't be goofy when you're fucking. Just be
Don't be.
up.
This guy.
Wow. It's amazing how much Jorge could contribute a punchline just by hitting us with a picture for
It's
2
magical.
seconds. It is. Truly. It's great stuff. He's got a lexicon. He's a visual DJ. It's amazing.
It really is what it is.
If you want to support Eric's orange makeup budget, throw us some cash at our business Venmo. He's put so much. That was the Bachelor Axe that he played. Yes, very fun piece on the YouTube channel. But throw some money at business Venmo. Whatever you put in there in the comment section, we will read aloud on the show, and I will prove that to you right now. As I say right here, we welcome a reoccurring segment called Stoner Thoughts.
Oh, snap, fucking stoned. These are my thoughts.
That's our performed live theme song each week. So Zcor Zeppelin writes, trolley tickets and stoner thoughts. I have the laser. I have the flashlight. I need a second draft, and laser piss is coming together. Also, I know what you did last summer.
Laser piss.
Laser piss. So Zcor Zeppelin's been teasing a character to bring to the rectangles.
What?
Called laser piss. It involves actual lasers. So.
Oh my god! Does it involve actual piss?
Unclear. Oh. Jorge stepping in for a quick second to give us a little.
Surprise,
Zeppelin
Jorge.
says soon. Only soon.
Why is that ominous?
Yeah. Well, laser piss. Laser piss is coming.
Coming when you expected the least.
Yes. Yeah. And it could be in our lives. It might not even be on the rectangles. It might just be something that drops on our doorsteps.
Oh.
We shall see. Only time will tell. Speaking of time, let's say we move on to our next character.
I think it's a really good idea. I think we got to get to her. Yeah.
Let's get to her.
Yeah.
Let's get to her. Not to keep hitting like niche. We had a New York centralized character. This character hits a certain generation of TV viewership. That I think a fair amount of our audience is going to really respond to it. Please welcome out to the rectangles, Boo from Monsters, Inc.
Schon schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht mehr alleine tanzen. Tanzen, tanzen. Alleine tanzen.
What? You're breaking up with me? Right now? Is it because you can't handle how much I talk about the monsters? Dan, I thought you understood. You're supposed to be my rock. Like, you know how hard it is for me to trust. This is our restaurant, Dan. Like, this was where we were when I first told you why I love Cheerios so much. Because they remind me of Mike and Sully. Who even are you right now? Can you see this from my side? Like, this happened to me. I had this experience. I was brought to the monster world at the ripe age of toddler, Dan. I am Boo Wazowski Sullivan. They were monsters, and I bonded to them. Can you imagine being ripped from your Polish and Irish monster dads at the ripe age of toddler, Dan? Yeah, yes, I told you the monsters have nationalities. It's honestly really not cool for you to minimize it like that. Oh, you get it. Oh, yeah, okay, Dan. No, you get it. You get it because your parents are monsters too. Yeah, your dad's a monster because he didn't give you seed money for your startup, Dan. Just move on. Just move. Dan, I'm trying to move on, but what makes it hard to move on is when you are activating my abandonment wounds by abandoning me, just like my monster dads. I'd love to be able to let that go, Dan. Let that huge part of my life go. We just need one more minute. Thank you so much. Yeah, and we will be looking at the dessert menu. Okay. I mean, you want me to fundamentally change who I am? I am not dressing like my childhood self, Dan. Okay, you know this is my one and only outfit. I don't go by Boo. It's my name. Just because my human adult parents kidnapped me back from my true home, a corporation that harvests the screams and laughter of children to power their town, does not mean I should go by Emma Williams. Does that sound like the life of an Emma Williams to you, Dan? Oh, really? Really? Oh, really, Dan? You're laughing. You know what? Good. Do it into this canister. I'll need the energy to pick up the broken pieces of my heart. I don't need help. I don't need help. I need you to say that there is a secret society of monsters that feeds on our screams and laughters. Ah! See? Nothing. That used to make the lights go crazy. That's it. That's it. Fine. Fine. Oh, yeah. Walk away, Dan. You're just gonna leave. You're just gonna open that door and leave. What is my one thing about doors, Dan?
Let's go ahead, everybody. Man, one of my favorite genres of characters is taking something nonsense and being so serious about it. And that's what you did right there.
Yeah.
Very fun. I also love characters in fights that say the name of the person they're fighting with as many times as possible.
Dan.
Yeah, what do you think, Dan? Oh, Dan's got a big idea.
Yeah. Just really can see the dude who you're looking at, you know?
Yeah, you see a Dan. You know a Dan.
Yeah. This one's fun when I do it live because I just wear the like big toddler oversized t-shirt and like have a stuffed animal with me.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
The dinner backdrop you selected sounds very fan. Dan you're out to a lovely dinner with Dan.
Yeah, he wanted to be nice to me before he kicked me to the curb.
It's fucked up.
When's the last time that you were dumped, Justin? Probably never.
Been a long time.
Yeah.
Been a long time. The last time I was dumped was by my now wife. One of the only times. I wasn't broken up with a lot. Serial monogamous, but she broke up with me. Really crushed me for a while.
Oh no.
But now we're back together doing fine.
And you have two kids in a talent show.
Yes.
Wow.
Show. Well, but I will say, how have you been in a nice restaurant argument in your life? Because I definitely have it. Wow. Triggering.
Oh yeah, it's so tough because you're like trying to act normal and the waiter comes over and you know that they can sense the vibe.
Everybody knows. Yeah. And everyone's so pleasant, just like, oh yeah, oh you know what? We're gonna get one more drink, and they're like, we got to get this couple out of here, ruining everything.
Every vibe. Yeah, no, I hate having a fight in an environment where like it's just the worst. Or like if you have like a small dinner party, like you have people over to your house and you're hanging, and like you're the couple in the fight that everyone's like, okay. Yeah, I haven't had that in a while, but it sucks.
No. Well, and it's funny. I was recently around a couple that was fighting, and there is also a certain point, especially when you have kids, at least in my friend groups, where everyone's like, well, I'm just going to have this fight now, and you guys are going to hear it. And it's like, okay. And that's a wild transition, because I'm like, can we go back to doing this in secret a little bit? Like, where we just keep the hush tone and argue just around the corner from everyone rather than...
Yeah, just a little shame, please.
Yeah, give us some shame. Bring back shame.
Bring back shame.
Yeah.
Christian says he liked my bit because he never thought about the last name Wazowski.
Yes, that is
very ethnic.
It is. I like the way you just opened the door to that whole, like, that's clearly like the writers were like, that's a funny name. But it's like, did you think about any of the implications of that?
Yeah, they really didn't think what would happen with Boo and when she grew up, you know? Maybe they'll make a sequel, like a Boo, like, because they made Monsters University. For the people who know the Monsters Inc. lore, they made Monsters University, but maybe there'll be another one.
And that's a prequel.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
Well, I'm asking you because I don't think I've ever seen that. Monsters Inc. wasn't really my pool of movies I was crushing.
Yeah. Your pool of movies you were crushing.
I thought I'm a normal person. Person. I use normal person. Yeah. But that was a movie that was a favorite.
Monsters Inc. Yeah, it was just one. It was definitely a fave. I haven't seen it kind of in a while, but I always thought that character was kind of funny. And it is a prequel. The Monsters University was a prequel. Yeah, I always just thought it was kind of funny and a funny concept because it was a very serious corporation. Like they really played the like human, like corporate America tropes very well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is funny. You know what? This is a wild connection to make, but I'm watching Severance now. And it's, similarly, it's sort of like, this will be easy. And then you get into the premise too much. You're like, wait a second. So this is like, they need screams? They need the corporate screams. Okay. And Severance, same way. It's like, yeah, their bodies are, their minds separated, but do they know about sex? They know about sex, I guess.
Yeah, they know about sex and like some other stuff, like human behavior. I have so many questions from Severance. You know, when you think about it, Monsters Inc. was really just a prequel to Severance.
And what is going to sleep but this natural severance that we do, where we you turn to dust in front of him. Whoa, what happened? Why did that happen?
Wow, why did that happen? Yeah, and The Doors. I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
But I do love Severance. Gotta catch up on that. There's a new one on Friday.
I know. It's stressing me out. We can't talk.
Why did you sound so sad? We go, okay, you're right.
The season is stressful. There's stressful moments happening in this season, and what can I say? I'm swept up in it. You know? I'm swept. I'm gripped. Consider me gripped.
Consider me.
Now, what do you think? I like classic late night format. It's often fun when you get like a ways into the show, like halfway, to really shake it up with a surprising act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Often they would have like some sort of interesting, not necessarily a celebrity, but someone who would bring things on. You'd have your magic, you know, to really shake up the energy. And I think we actually have that coming up in for our next guest.
I think we do. I think it's exactly like it's going to be magic.
Yeah,
in its own way.
Yeah, right. It's going to be magic in its own way. It's going to be naturally occurring. It's going to be naturally occurring magic. Okay, that one was a stretch.
I like that. That one felt like a sticky note on my wall.
Yeah, oh, man, what a dream. Now that's my dream. Stay put on Liz's wall. I want to get a quote up there.
Oh, there it is.
Wow, it looked like you were holding that note up, and Jorge somehow added it.
Jorge's at it again with the incredible timing.
Stay put.
And here's one for you too. Can you read it because it's backwards? Let me maybe my camera.
No, it's forwards. I am brilliant, bright, and beautiful. That is nice. And let me ask you: is that in someone else's handwriting?
Nope. That one's
Oh man, that kills me.
They all
the
are.
way you, oh man, the way you steeled yourself and said, "Nope." That's fine.
I'm like, hey, you gotta root for yourself. I
got some tears. I got a light tear in my eye from that. That's really yeah, you really gave up. Yeah, Jorge says true defeat. Nope. I'll remember that. Great. We have introduced this next character. Why don't you take us all the way? Do you have it there?
All right, I'm ready. Yeah, this next character is gonna change your whole lives. Please welcome to the Rectangles a celebrity animal trainer.
Woo!
Well, hey there, how you doing? Hey there, everybody. My name is Denise Ellen Wilcox, and I'm an animal trainer, animal wrangler, and animal handler for all types of different productions across TVs, films, commercials. Now, first off, thank Justin and Liz. Well, thank you so much for that gorgeous introduction. I gotta say, some people, I gotta start my stopwatch because sometimes they tell me I go over. Now, listen here. So, now, Justin went off and said there's going to be a little bit of magic in this here character. Well, let me tell you something. I always say it's not magic. Every single animal has star potential inside of it. You just got to figure out how to unlock it. Now, some people say that I got a little bit of a magic touch. You might be wondering, well, what the heck are you even talking about? Helping me today, I got my gorgeous son-in-law, Jorge, to show a couple of slides here and there. Now, Jorge, show us what you're working with, Jorge. Go ahead, throw that first one up there. Well, that's me, and there it is. Well, that's me, and once again, animal trainer, animal handler, animal wrangler. And Jorge, just follow along with what I'm saying. Now, here's my company right here. We call it Lights, Camera, Animal. Okay, and I've established that company in 1992. Okay, now first, like I said, we do all types of TV, film, commercials. Now, you might be wondering real quick, well, heck, Denise, I got a question for you. Have you ever seen your work? Have you ever seen any of these movies you're talking about? Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Better bet you have. Okay. Have you ever seen a little movie called Marley and Me? Yes.
Yes.
I see some. Well, thank you. This is interactive. Okay, you can always chime in if you want to. Now you know Marley and Me. Okay, it's a gorgeous little movie. Jennifer Aniston and Owen Wilson have to adopt a spunky yet lovable yellow Labrador Retriever in order to save their marriage. Although you know what, our marriage has to get a bit worse before it gets better, doesn't it?
Truth.
That's a little something for you guys to think about. Okay. If you need
Stay
to.
put.
Stay put. Exactly. If you're single in Brooklyn, you think about that. Okay. Now you might be thinking, well, Marley and Me, I love that movie. Well, let me tell you a little bit of industry insight. Okay, that little dog Marley. Well, I'm not going to use his government name because that's a HIPAA violation. Marley, now he was a real cutie, but he was hired based off his personality. Okay, he didn't have a dramatic acting bone in his body. Okay, he didn't work for shit. Now, I don't know if you remember this. If you don't know, no spoilers at all. But there's a scene at the end of the movie where the dog dies. Now, in this, the dog has to just lay there. You think Marley had one iota of just sitting straight? No, he didn't. There I come in. You better bet. This is what I had to do. I stood on the other side of the camera with a big old turkey leg in my hand. I said, Marley, you look at me right here, okay? You listen to me. Now, you just got to close your eyes and play dead for the next, 5 minutes of your life, okay? While these two actors cry their little eyes out, okay? At the end of this turkey leg is yours, okay? Now, I think we got a live photo of that. Now, what do you think happened on the other end? Wouldn't have dried on set. Or across America. Or across the world, wherever that movie was released, I'm not exactly sure. Now, so like I said, you just got to figure out how to unlock the potential inside of these dogs. Now, have you ever seen a little movie as well called Air Bud, where a sucky middle school? Yeah. You seen it? Sucky middle school basketball team has to recruit an athletic golden retriever in order to start winning game or two. Yeah. I worked on that one, or maybe Air Bud 2, where it's that but football. And hey, we got pictures of these too, or Airbud 3. Airbud 3, where a buddy knocks up a lady golden retriever. They have a bunch of puppies, and that's called Airbud World Pup. Okay? Now that's going to go ahead and be a play on the World Cup, which is a soccer tournament. Happens every 4 years. Every 2 years, there's a women's. I digress. Anyway. Now you're wondering, well, buddy, what was his deal? Yeah, he was athletic, sure, but you think about his work ethic. He didn't have none. He didn't have none. All he wanted to do was sit there and watch cartoons all day. Well, I said, you want to watch television? I put on The Last Dance for him. You know the Michael Jordan documentary, and I made him watch episode 3 twice. Well, at the end of that, he was staying up to 4 a.m. shooting threes. Lights out, okay? Now, like I said, you just got to find a little motivation for these animals, okay? Now, I worked with a bunch of different types of animals. You're probably wondering at this point, it's almost my time. I got a time for one or two questions. If you got any questions for me about anything at all. Could be anyone, could be anybody across the country or world who's watching this. We got a global audience here, Justin and Liz.
Yes, we're touched all around the world. Anywhere that Airbud goes, we go.
Well, good news, because I'm also global. Hey, I said go to bed, Scheukler. I said it is past your bedtime. 8:42. We are 12 minutes past your bedtime. Okay, brush those teeth, and you go to bed. Okay.
I do have a question, actually.
Okay.
You seem to only focus on golden retrievers so far. Is there any other animals in your menagerie?
Well, Justin, that's a great question, though. I will say, if you listen closely, Marley was actually a yellow lab. But yeah, we got so. I got
Okay, yes. Oh, so you only use like sort of vaguely orange dogs, I guess, to rephrase.
Now, listen, I work with all different types of dogs, all different types of animals. Now, one of my favorite types that in the commercial industry, Eric the pervert Feurer knows a little bit about that one.
Oh, you know his full name.
Y'all do, okay? We work with all different types of animals. The gecko, work with him. The emu from Liberty Mutual, okay? Work with him. The Aflac duck, okay? And they all got their own quirks. I'll tell you that much right now. One time I did that little gecko. Oh yeah, and of course, now this guy. You might be thinking, well, heck, he's animated.
Yeah.
That don't matter. Denise will work with him. Okay, the backpack was real. I got that maybe what?
Oh.
And that's true to size right there. Oh, and of course, we work with reptiles. You might have seen this performance if you're old enough, or if you have the website YouTube.
Again, a very similar color to the golden retrievers, the snake. I don't know. It feels very specific.
Justin, this wasn't supposed to come up today. I work with all different types of animals. I promise you, not just yellow. Please, if you got a I don't know, albino alligator. Actually, there's some of those in San Francisco. I'm getting ahead of myself. I work with anybody. I promise you. Listen, if you got any more questions, you can always find me at my email address. It's going to go straight to Jorge, but it'll get to me, okay? Jorge knows how to reach me, and that's by landline, okay? That's the only bit of technology I know how to use. But you can tap on your little keyboards. Denise Allen Wilcox, lights, camera, animal, at AOL.com. Oh, yeah, I worked with it. Now, Messi was not yellow, okay? He got a bunch of different colors going on. White, black.
That's it. Oh, my God. Julia Schroeder, everybody.
Wow.
My face.
I blacked out. What happened?
I'm going to have to rewatch the tape. That was a sustained amount of laughter. That was very fun.
Oh, thank you for those beautiful questions, too.
Yellow only.
Just really trying to support any way I can.
Yes.
One thing, I mean, that was so funny, but one thing that I feel like it reminded me of, I was talking about my relatives before we got on the stream. My relatives are just like Denise, where they'll just occasionally throw in like a piece of information that is like unrelated to anything else, but it's sort of like, actually, tires are made of rubber. Anyway, and it's sort of like, I don't know if it's like an upstate New York thing, if it's a getting older thing, but
what is that train of thought? It's like they think we're with them every step of the way. That makes sense.
Yeah.
My grandma would do that. It's like and then she would just start like talking about a story. We're like, how'd you get here?
Yeah. I feel like it's got to be a getting older thing where it's like, I know how to hold a conversation, and you're like, and your brain's like misses a beat, and you're like, I'll just say this other thing in my head.
But can I say something? I think that's how I mean, I'm not young, but I think that's me too. It could also be already there.
Oh man, I'm not young, but I think that's me.
I think
it's everyone else's job just to nod and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
The respect to our elders is just to nod and be like, absolutely, Aunt Carol, thank you.
I have an Aunt Carol, Liz. Jeez.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Stay
I-
put. It
Stay-
might rain. Stay put.
Aunt Carol.
Stay put, Aunt
Hold
Carol.
on, let's get another one for Aunt Carol.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, do you have any pictures of her?
oh yeah.
If you had a picture of my Aunt Carol, that would be wild.
Here's one that this one was a gift. Hold on, this one might be lame, but here's your Aunt Carol.
Whoa.
Wait, Justin, your Aunt Carol's hot.
She spends a lot of time at the eyebrow threading place in upstate New York.
In upstate New York, right on the border.
Yeah, they're just lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
Just
in right
sick little
now,
lines.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking at some of these comments. First off, wait, is this okay of me to do?
Yes, of course. Your time.
Not beating the animal racist allegations. This is again, I will get better. I am learning. I'm constantly learning. Okay. And I'm growing. Okay. Yeah. This one.
Wait.
Yeah, this one's a piece of work.
I feel like do you have all those in your slideshow, or is Jorge making up new ones?
No, I have them, but I would not put it past him. I bet he could whip up better ones in the moment.
Very funny. I love the shirt. The outer shirt matches, but the undershirt doesn't.
I don't give a shit. Yeah.
I got this on. Can I say something? I got this on Etsy. I made a video once with this general character, and I just was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if there was a shirt that said, I don't give a shih tzu. I did want it to say, I don't give a shih tzu about people. That's what I wanted it to be, but I found this on Etsy, and this is the back of it. There's no tag, but this is the back of it.
Oh, is there anything on the front?
No.
Oh, what? I never understood that. Maybe it's a thing, the generational thing. Like, people want nothing in the front, and they want the back of the t-shirt. Like, they're walking away, and they're like, look at that. Gotcha.
Wait, question. Generation, do you think it's the youngs who want that, or do you think it's...
I think older people.
Olds?
I feel like...
I think it's
like,
old.
I think it's like greatest generation, or like, Marlboro gear is always like nothing, and then it's like Joe Camel or whatever on the back. It's like, fuck you.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Party in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the generational change, where younger people were just like, we want to tell you what's up.
Yeah. We want.
And
we
I did say I'm young.
City of laughter, right there.
This shirt is on backwards.
Oh no way! Boo's shirt was on. Wow. Oh yeah. What's it say?
It says, "What are you doing?" I was really into Sassy Gay Friend from SCTV.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I've had this since I was 14.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love absolutely ancient t-shirts.
Me too. I have one. I have a Naples, Florida one that also only has the phrase in the back, and it says, "Fat bottom gulls, you make the flocking world go round," with a picture of butts.
Wow.
To think that was a job. And great. God, that's the kind of comedy job.
So we want fat. Yeah, fat. Oh, that's funny, guys. That's funny.
Yeah, they had gulls first, and they moved it to the,
right. Which song? Yeah.
That's sort of the
Gulls
Weird Al t-shirt.
Fun, etc.
Yeah, gulls. Oh, there's a whole line.
Yeah.
I do have to say, just as your character was finishing, Julia, just as Denise was leaving us, we got a $5 from my Splitting Sides Recovery Fund from E&G. So that's straight up. That's for you. That's coming from the people for you. Yes.
What?
I mean, that's.
Hey, and best wishes on the stitches in the recovery.
Yes, I know those sides are split. Both.
Yeah, dude.
Both.
Incredible.
2 ice packs.
Julia, what have you been up to? What's going on since last? I think I saw you like a month or so ago. Maybe.
Yeah, a month or so. Yeah, early Jan, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, went to San Francisco Sketch Fest. Gonna go to DC Sketch Fest. Gonna do so a lot of shows. Got a show on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're in that together, Julia. I
We're in,
think we're both in
that together. Oh, that's huge. If you guys want to see me and Liz live in New York City,
New York City, Minneapolis, come on Friday.
oh, but wait, that's the same night. Maybe different
That's
times.
okay.
So we
What
could
time
probably
is
go to
yours?
both.
We can. It's
Ours
at
is earlier.
6.
Ours is
You're
early.
at 6?
Yeah.
Ours is at 9.
Dude,
Make a night of it.
huge.
What are the
Huge. Lot of
details
character
of
comedy.
the 6 o'clock show?
6 o'clock at the
6
Magnet.
Character night.
Character night.
It's called. And
That's
it's a
it.
lineup of characters.
That's
And
There it is.
And it's
You
always
could
super fun.
you could truly fill your night with character comedy.
You really
Do
could.
it up.
It's New York City.
Even time for a slice in between? Come on.
Ah, you love it. You gotta love it. A little walk. The weather's lovely right now in New York
It
City.
is.
OMG, it's really nice. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
definitely summer already. Well, Julia, thank you for being here. We will see
Thank you for having me. It's always a
again
darn
so
pleasure.
soon. Please come back anytime. That wig is magic. We'll talk
Thank
to
you.
soon.
I love that.
Later.
My God.
That was a fun one.
Pee in my pants.
Yeah.
Just utter delight. I feel like I know her. Like I want her at every birthday party.
Yeah. And I love a surprise audience interactive character.
Yeah.
Where when she named us early on, I was like, okay. And then she's like, do you have questions? I was like, she means it.
She means
definitely
now.
means it.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? She's worked with just so many animals. Like that's so much fame. Like she's met so many famous animals.
That's to meet them, to know them, to contribute to their art.
Because they're not like us.
No.
No.
Celebrity animals?
Celebrity animals?
They're not like regular animals?
Mm-mm.
Or do you mean they're not like us humans, regular humans?
No, they're not like they're not like us. They're celebrities. Like they're how like celebrities like they're just like us, the animal celebrities? No. They're not like us at all.
They're also not like, oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would kill to be a celebrity animal.
Dude, are you
Just-
kidding? I wonder how many dogs they had playing Airbutt though. Like it couldn't have just been one guy.
Yeah, no, not that schedule.
Yeah. Not that. It's like a children's like they got laws and rules on how
Yeah, I
many
think
hours.
pretty famously you can a dog can work pretty much as long as it will. As long as it will. So it's like I'm done working for the day.
Yeah, and it just poops out. Yeah.
And how does payment work for a dog actor? They just
I
pay
think
the-
it's the owner or a lot of treats.
Yeah. Great call. I hope. I mean, there's a lot of bribery in the animal. I feel like honestly, I bet they're giving them a treat every time they do a good job.
For sure. But it probably like the yumminess level of the treat probably like varies. Like, like if it's like a really hard scene, like Marley and Me I remember seeing Marley and Me in theaters and there was an unexpected sex scene and I went with my whole family and I was young.
Not with the dog.
Yeah, they fucked the dog and Marley and Me.
I meant the dog with another dog, but either way.
No, imagine there was a dog porn in Marley and Me. Marley and Me.
He learns from his masters.
Wow. Oh my gosh. There's something there.
I mean, the unexpected sex scene in a movie when you're a kid is a absolutely mortifying experience.
Mortifying. And like my aunts and like uncles and moms, like it was like the family movie around Christmas time was Marley and Me. And I remember being like, because it's Owen Wilson. Exactly. Like, guys, close your eyes. To my mom and dad.
Yeah, they can't see that kind of stuff.
They freak out. My dad has been known to like leave a movie theater if it's too sexy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's by like even if he's like out with your mom or like just when the family's there.
Maybe more with the family, but he has like a unique ability. Like even when we were kids, if you're home watching a movie, he would walk in when like just when Cinderella's getting kissed or like Sleeping Beauty. Like we were watching the only time it was remotely sexy. He's like, "What are y'all watching?" He like comes in just for that scene.
No.
Yeah, it's like, Dad. Like I don't know how he has that ability, but anytime it's the one sexy scene, Dad meanders in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, here we go from Denise. We're getting some updates from Denise, the animal trainer. Nope, did a very good job. I like that Kiki Palmer. She's a real hoot. Brought up a real important point with the chimp world. Chimp crazy too. That's for a different day. I gotta say, that's text. That text is in character.
Mm-hmm.
That's in character text.
That's extra. That's the extra mile you get here at Characters Welcome.
That's responding to an earlier question about the horse training in the movie Nope.
Oh, I didn't see Nope.
I did see Nope, and there was some horse stuff.
I saw the Keke Palmer movie One of Them Days last night with SZA.
Ah, nice.
Gorgeous.
Was the movie good? I heard it. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was very funny.
It was very funny, and you want to know what? It felt like a movie that would have come out in 2005. It was a tight 90 of delicious comedy, and you just were in and out, and like it was like a buddy movie. It like felt like an old movie you love that just came out and it was new.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
They don't
out
make
here
them
in
like
this
that
world.
anymore. Yeah.
Christian Peck says, "Tell Denise thanks. We will. We are in direct contact with Denise going forward. I would say."
From Denise.
Wow. Denise, thorough with addressing comments, and
Denise
that's what you want. That's how you keep a budding business going.
She's active in the community.
Very active in all communities. They're not. Well, Liz, we've come down to the very last character.
One last character, and I just can't wait to see him. This, we actually earlier we were talking about going to Meg's fun brunch and getting bottomless drinks, and so I think we should go ahead and meet this relevant next character.
Yes,
so
it feels very relevant.
I think it's really relevant, and I, for one, am ready to drink to it. So let's welcome to the Rectangles. It is your brunch waiter.
Schon schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich.
Took the midnight train going anywhere. Hey there, I'm Dante, the bar chef here at Bar Bangarang. Thanks for coming out to our open mic karaoke brunch. Yeah. Don't worry, I will be doing Don't Stop Believin' again shortly, but I heard you had a couple questions about our signature loaded Bloody Mary. Well, I'll walk you through it. It's actually pretty simple. We start with the basic top shelf vodka, infused with ghost pepper, ghost busted pepper, and a handful of pterodactyl teeth. Then we hit it with some tomato juice, clamato juice, and demi-lovato juice. In goes a handful of fresh horseradish made from actual horses trained by Denise. This one is shaved tableside off of Seabiscuit's actual hoof. Precious commodity, am I right? See? Super simple. Then we do a super basic salted rim composed of salt, sugar, cocaine, a strand of Marilyn Monroe's hair, and a smattering of street pills. Street pills, if you're wondering, are those random loose pills that people drop on the street. I collect them during the day and eat them alone at night. But then we get even simpler with our garnish. It's just a single piece of celery, deep fried in duck-billed platypus fat, and filled with caviar stolen from Vladimir Putin's crisper drawer by a spy who was killed in the act. Honk? Then you've got a piece of bacon made from the pig in the movie Babe. Don't be upset. He was cute in the movie, but off camera, he was a real prick. Ask Denise. And of course, we top it off with a cube of cheese, made from the breast milk of a hyperlactating Park Slope mom. It tastes like Xanax and AirPods that won't connect to your iPhone. Then we get back to basics, adding a hamburger slider, a buffalo chicken wing, and a 12-course tasting menu from 11 Madison Park in Manhattan. On top of that, we drop a quail egg, a dolphin testicle, and a VHS tape of the original Dune. And we're just getting started with how simple and basic this signature loaded Bloody Mary can be. Because next we throw on a mozzarella stick, a vial of your childhood tears, and a 2009 Ford Explorer. And finally, we top it all off with the ultimate garnish, another signature loaded Bloody Mary. I'll walk you through it. It's pretty simple, actually. We start with a basic top shelf vodka infused with ghost pepper, ghost busted pepper, and a handful of pterodactyl teeth. Then we hit it with some tomato juice, clamato juice, and demi-lovato juice. And then, oh, stop. Stop right now. You heard it the first time that I shouted this series of nonsense. Okay. Well then, enjoy your signature loaded Bloody Mary. Each sip is 10,000 calories and $10,000. And now, back to the karaoke. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Yeah, she took the midnight train
going
anywhere. Wow. Everybody, that is Justin Tyler.
Happy to be here.
I love it when you play close to self.
I mean, it's true. I spend a lot of time as a brunch waiter. I spend a lot of time now consuming Bloody Marys in out in the world.
I'm loving clamato juice. It sounds like vaguely STI induced.
True. Well, that's how you make a Bloody Caesar, which is clam juice in your Bloody Mary, essentially.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It sounds bad, but it tastes good.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it. I love the comment here from Schweikler. It was Listception, the character.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah,
I get made fun of a lot on these rectangles for including lists of jokes, essentially, in my characters. And but here's the thing: lists are things in life.
They're Hey,
exactly.
I love your lists. Okay, and remember, you can write this for yourself. You are brilliant, brain, beautiful. I'll write one for you. I love your lists. Those lists were so funny, so powerful, and you got your childhood tears of everyone at that table.
Yes, and it's hard. It's hard, but that's the links that people go to for a true loaded Bloody Mary are disgusting. We have some Denise confirming some of the facts that reported in. As I was doing that, I was like, "Oh, this is weirdly connected to."
It was so connected.
And Denise also referencing the reported deaths on The Adventures of Milo and Otis, a famous movie from, I want to say, the early 90s, where like they just let those kittens and puppies just drown. Just absolutely dies. Horrifying situation.
They just killed them. I remember watching that one. I wonder if Denise had anything to do with Old Yeller.
Yeah, you think they did a lot of takes. They went through a lot of dogs for that last, because they actually had to shoot him, obviously, for the movie.
Huh.
And they're all old golden retrievers. So
And they are all
golden oldies, as they called them before they unloaded. Red in the comments, are Caesars not a thing other places? They're a relatively normal drink up here. You can get clamato juice at every grocery store. Wow.
Up here in heaven?
Yeah. Yes. And heaven, everything has clam juice in it. Underreported part of the Bible and the rapture and the coming rapture. And when you say up here, Red, I want to say like northern Midwest, but you tell me, because I may be not knowing that.
Maybe like Minnesota?
It could be Minnesota. Canada.
The
ultimate up here. The ultimate up here.
Whoa, doesn't get more up here than there.
Yeah. Right on. I grew up on the border of Canada, and I guess I don't remember a lot of clamato flowing.
God, every time you say it, I get more and more nervous. Get more and more yee.
It does. I mean, now that I'm saying it does sound weird. Just like the more I keep saying "stay put," it sounds weird to me. But
stay put, drink your clamato juice.
Stay put and drink. That's our British cliche poster. Stay put and drink clamato juice.
And drink clamato juice. Oh, Denise said that you got to ask Denise Senior for Old Yeller.
Yes.
Too old. I should have known. I'm old, but not that old. Nah.
Yes, I believe it. Denise is one of those people that I could not tell you how old she is, no matter how much you ask me.
She's ageless.
Yeah. She's timeless. Iconic.
She's timeless.
Speaking of timeless, we are out of that. We are less of time because our show is over for this evening, but we will be back next week here on the live stream. Please join us. Liz will be back sometime in the future, no doubt, because this was very fun.
Yeah.
And Friday, please come see the live Characters Welcome show at 9 p.m. You can live stream it as well. You can come see Liz and Julia at 6 p.m. Right? Make a night of it in the city.
Make a night of it. And you get to see Justin play Eric. Like, come on.
Yes. Dream role. Truly just hitting myself with a sledgehammer for the next 2 days until I get in character.
Until you're in.
Liz, anything you want to plug outside of that 6 o'clock show?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna plug that 6 o'clock show because that's my biggie coming up. Other than that, if anyone here happens to be from Iowa, I'm doing a week of shows in Des Moines, Iowa, the first week of March. So check that out, Des Moines, Iowa. If you happen to be there, I'll be performing at the Des Moines Center for the Performing Arts. Otherwise, check
That's
me out on
awesome. What
social
kind
media.
of show are you doing there? Are you doing characters?
I know actually it's called Broadway's Next Hit Musical, and it is an improvised musical award show.
Wow.
They've been doing it for eons. I'm the host, so I do stand up at the beginning, and then these different improvisers get song titles written by the audience, improvise a nominated song, the audience votes, and then we do the full musical of the winning song in Act Two.
Oh my
It's
God, that's awesome.
It's like Olympic level improv, but my role is I do the improv as well, but I improvise like the jokes between the
Nice.
sets. So I like come out and make fun of the improvisers and stuff. So
Nice.
it'll be very Iowa
dream,
centered.
dream job. That's right up my alley because you don't sing.
I don't have to sing in it. No, thank God. No one wants that.
That's you heard me sing a few moments ago, and it's
I liked it though. And you sung in a brunch waiter way where I was like, this guy's getting a tip.
yeah. This guy's getting a tip.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Watching. Jorge, pop out and say, give us a purposeful howdy do.
Howdy do.
There it is. Look
That
at
was
that
purposeful.
fresh coif. He's got his pillbox hat going strong.
Powerful.
I'm headed to church. I'm going to church right after this.
Wow.
Schweikler, Justin does still owe us a singing character live show. Noted. It's noted.
Noted.
Sarah's going to make us do that as a theme very soon.
Oh, that's really
Good.
fun.
Good. I will be there for
I
that.
want to do that one.
Yeah. Me not.
Yeah, I unfortunately have to miss this upcoming live one, but I will not miss that one.
Yeah, great. You can see us all at our highs and lows. Folks, thank you for being here. We will be here very soon. Come hang out. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good
Yes.
night.
Good night.